welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into your next passionate lover. We're going to see who this is, how you'll meet them. We'll get a timeline, who, what, where, when, how, like basically anything we can get on this, but your next really passionate lover and romantic connection. That is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Aquamarine, and we'll be using the Winter Magic Tarot. For group two, we have the Strawberry Quartz Octi, and we'll be using the Fashion Tarot. For group three, we've got the Sodalite Octi, and we'll be using the Titanic Tarot. And for group four, we have the Rainbow Stone Octi. And we'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Aquamarine and the Winter Magic Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see basically your next passionate lover, your next passionate romantic connection. We're going to get the who, what, where, when, why. Really every detail Spirit wants to give us, Spirit. For group one with the Aquamarine, please show us their next passionate lover, really tapping into their next passionate connection. We got three that have come out for you. So first of all, I'm getting that communication is a big deal. We got Mercury, the planet of communication, coming out. This person could also have strong Mercury energy in their chart. They could be ruled by a sign that is ruled by Mercury. They could have Mercury in the first. So I want to say that's Virgo, and who else? I always forget at the top of my head Mercury's connections. But yeah, I'm getting really good communication with you guys. Open throat chakra, that could be something you're asking about now. Definitely a very romantic, lusty relationship. We got the 7th house of relationships showing up right away in your spread. So I can definitely see we got that romance there. This is a very kissy romantic connection. And then we have the semi-sextile with allowing. So I just feel like such a safe space in this connection. And I feel like you might be my pile of people who actually aren't that sacral chakra based or passionate yourselves. You could be really calling for that, looking for that, but you may really need a safe space to bring that out. That's not just something where it's like all up in your aura and everyone gets to experience it. It could be something that you kind of gatekeep your passion towards other people. You reserve that passion for people who basically do this, create this super safe space with you. And also a part of creating a safe space is 7th house, creating that romantic atmosphere. So I get a very charming, romantic kind of person. I feel like this person really understands romance and what people need in relationships. Semi-sextile with allowing, it says, encourages, sees the potential in, gives hopes to, responds, grows, realizes, and rewards. So I feel like this is Spirit showing you a mirror to yourself in the best way, in the ways of deep romantic connection. You know, if you've ever been in a connection where it's like you just know in your heart of hearts that you may feel a hair stronger towards that person than you, it can be dysregulating. It can make you feel very vulnerable. So I'm seeing that you guys, if anything, they're kind of really holding space for you, but also that mirror to you of your passion. So you may have watered yourself down in the last years or in the last few relationships or connections you've had. As you're collecting that data, like, okay, people find that too much, but people are comfortable with this amount. But I finally see you, you know, kind of getting, yeah, Spirit, I'm hearing Is somebody gonna match my freak? So Spirit is finally connecting you with that person that's gonna match your freak. Mercury with communication, it says analysis, thoughts, words, information, learning, reporting, awareness, vision, perception, muse, and wonder. A lot of times with Mercury as well, you can get those connections where you meet in other ways before you meet. You may feel this person's energy or like a safety net around you, surrounding you, feeling really safe and comfortable. That's one of the ways that this energy shows up, where it's like, I can feel safe because I know subconsciously my manifestation is already here. So spiritually, you're picking up on it, you can feel it, and then it gets delivered to your conscious mind, subconscious mind, etc. So you start feeling safe and comfortable, even if you were manifesting the house previously. As soon as you start feeling like, you know what, I'm actually good, I can focus on something else, that's a huge sign that your manifestation is very close. You could also see this person in the dream space, or whatever spiritual gifts you have. That's the way that Spirit's going to communicate to you about this person. And then we got the 7th house of relationships. It says partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships. So your next passionate lover is actually giving like super strong romantic connection or more long term. 7th house, it does say marriage on there, but it also says like relationships, talking about long term partnerships. It says equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice. That's really sticking out to me. Balance and social awareness. So I'm seeing your social status change, and that could be you going from single to in a relationship, or that could be you going from girlfriend to wife or boyfriend to husband, etc. Definitely seeing a level up there socially. And with that justice card, I almost feel like Spirit is proving in real time wrong what someone said, because I was feeling that before, where it's like you may have experienced partners, telling you you're too much, or you may have experienced like adverse reactions kind of indicating, okay, maybe this is, maybe I'm too much. And then Spirit's like, yeah, it feels like with purpose, like I want to prove that wrong. Spirit's like moving in a way where you get that mirror, that person who matches your freak, matches your energy, almost just to like prove them wrong. And it's giving like the free will thing. I feel like someone may have wronged you, and they got to do that because they do have free will, but I still see Spirit coming back and balancing those scales. Like that was an injustice for you to even hear what they said or spend that time. Yeah, we got the nonsense card. Spend that time trying to please someone who doesn't even know what they want, all over the place, constantly moving the goalposts, changing their type or what they're looking for. Spirit is like, nonsense. You've been going round and round with these certain people and these certain archetypes. And I'm going to give you like a true passionate lover that genuinely loves you for you, just to spite people in the past. Yeah, we have settling differences. I'm like, what is this energy? I feel like Spirit is blocking someone from showing up in your reading, but we're still getting hints that this is talking about someone specific. Someone told you some straight up nonsense, group one. This relationship coming in, your next passionate lover, is going to be proof that that is not true. Spirit is now showing me a Ferris wheel. Someone could have like saved in like a travel folder, or saved in their notes, or saved somewhere like a picture of a Ferris wheel. I'm even feeling like that could be someone's like Canva board or Pinterest board of what they're trying to manifest, but I'm seeing that picture. So I also see you doing all the cutesy relationship things, because that just reminds me of like carnival, boardwalk energy. So I feel like you're going to get to do that. Whereas you may have, asked your past partner, let's go to the fair, let's go to the carnival, let's do this fun thing, let's go to the boardwalk, let's travel, let's go here, let's go there. And they may have shot you down. And I feel like they just didn't have the energy to support the life that you want to live, the kind of relationship you want to have. So it's like, you're not asking for too much, you're just asking the wrong person, and Spirit is showing you that. I do see you settling differences. I'm feeling like some karma coming through to someone of the past that you dated. I feel like settling differences. I keep getting this in your face thing, like in your face energy. I got it a lot from Spirit, like really wanting to prove to you and like put it in your face that something that was said to you is false. But I'm also getting this in the other person's face. So you could literally be at the fair, and then you run into this person who wouldn't go to the fair with you, and they're having to literally watch you with someone else, just having the time of your life. They're gonna see this. Someone or your community, whoever has been putting you down, whoever it is around you, whether it's friends, family, whatever, whoever, they're gonna get it right in their face that that's not true. You have a great destiny, especially in relationships, and Spirit's going to show you that. We got aloof and turned on. So yeah, strong energy of physical attraction between the two of you. Your next passionate lover, I'm also actually getting that energy applying to them. You know how some people are just so innocent that they don't even pick up on like a dirty joke or flirtation? I get that vibe with your partner a little bit. With this aloof card, I feel like you're able to seduce them like instantly, and they have no idea what hit them, and they're just so, activated, turned on by you, and they don't even realize you're seducing them. But I'm also getting that when it comes to other people trying to flirt with them or trying to get with them, this person is so aloof and so innocent-minded that quite literally, they just kind of shut things down, cut and dry in a very matter-of-fact kind of way. And anyone that tries to pursue them when they're with you is going to be flat out embarrassed. Spirit, who, what, where, when, why? What do we know? How will they meet? When is this relationship coming to fruition? Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got the Seven of Wands and the Death card. There is a cycle that is currently ending. Yes, it is still open with this Ten of Wands reverse. I'm hearing back to back to back. Someone is being called to do 3 cord cuttings in a row, or you may have already done 2 and you're being called to third time's the charm. Do that thing one more time so we can finally get this closed, or whatever it is, a banishing ritual, a conversation with someone of the past. Get them out of your energy. This could be you doing a banishing ritual, a spiritual bath, and also cleansing your energy. But I'm seeing a 3-step process for this to be closed. Some of you, this is going to be handled straight up in the 3D. There is a cycle with this person that was trying to pop up in your reading, didn't come all the way out. But there's a cycle that's ending with this person, this karmic cycle. Definitely closing. 10 of Wands reverse, though, it is still open. 7 of Wands, there's going to need to be a good amount of energy put into this situation to get it closed. But Death card, we are finally closing that door. Hallelujah. Very excited to see that for you. As far as this person, they could come through work or creativity. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands reversed. So this is kind of like maybe you're doing well financially, but you're feeling stuck creatively, and this person could be helping you with some creative pursuit, or this could be this person helping you to the next level as you're feeling kind of stuck in your current position in your job, but this person is some way somehow connected to the new position that you'll be given. So I'm even seeing like a career level up for you coming up in your love read. We got the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the 8 of Swords reverse. So you guys are going to start off as friends or coworkers or some sort of relationship that's not exactly related to love. 8 of Swords reverse, you're kind of, weaseling your way out of that current cycle or relationship that you're in, and finally able to move forward. And this person will be able to make you a love offer. So you guys are either starting slow or you're starting in a non-conventional way. We got time is on your side, and Aquarius season that has come up January 20th to February 18th. That time period will be significant to you in some way. That could also be a confirmation for those of you who are Aquarians born during Aquarius season. You can also look out for Aquarius placements, or like I said, any sign ruled by Mercury, or I would say even the ones ruled by Venus, since we have the 7th house coming out. But time is on your side. I see things working out perfectly, but not gonna lie, your next passionate lover, it's gonna be a slow build. You're already it looks like currently in a karmic cycle with someone else. That has to fully end. Like I said, 3rd time's the charm. That door's gotta be closed. Clear your energy from that. Get to know this person, date them slowly, not rush in head first like maybe you have in the past, and then realistically finally enter a relationship, yes, during Aquarius season, which can kind of feel like a long time, but it's really not, especially since we were getting some marriage energy and long-term relationship for the 7th house. That's really not so bad, especially if you're currently in something. I feel like that's kind of grounded and realistic. So yeah, that's what I see for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, all that is over there. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the strawberry quartz and the fashion tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next passionate lover. Who, what, where, when, and why. We're going to get all the details that we can about your next passionate lover, Spirit, for group 2 with the strawberry quartz. So right away, I'm feeling like you're wanting to burst into a new energy. We got the 6 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. So right away, I'm feeling an energy of, you know what, I want to break free from anyone that I've dated before, or I want to get out of this funky energy of trying to date. And it's kind of like I'm experiencing the same things, just with different faces. I want new energy. That's how you're kind of showing up right away. So let's see what we got. I'm getting a bit of manifesting energy here as well, and also making your dreams a reality. I see that your next partner is exactly what you ask for. This is the time where you want to ask for it. I have a little build-a-bae process that you can do through me, but honestly, you can do something like this yourself and kind of still manifest a similar thing. Just maybe it takes a little bit longer. Write a letter to Spirit. I like to start my letters off with gratitude, thanking Spirit for everything I've been through up until this point, and, you know, kind of acknowledging like, yes, I've learned the lessons from those past experiences so that they're not manifesting again, to make sure you've learned them, but so they can cease and you can truly move forward. I start with gratitude and then just go in and let Spirit know I'm talking exactly what you're looking for. You can keep it more open-ended, and you can say, Spirit, bring to me my divinely guided partner, bring to me the best person for me, bring to me someone that will blow my mind and make me feel XYZ. You can manifest like that, or you can take this time to be super specific, but definitely get into it. We got Neptune, we got the sun, we have semi-sextile with allowing. Neptune rules the dream space, ideas, imagination, fantasies. The sun is everything external. It's 3D life, it's life itself, it's manifestations, tangible things. So Spirit is saying, Neptune, you got a dream, you have a desire, sun card, let me manifest that for you, let me make that a reality. And then we have the semi-sextile with allowing. Confirmation, Spirit is saying, allow me to work my magic and I will deliver to you exactly that person. Now, in terms of people you can look out for, you can look out for signs that are ruled by Neptune or the sun as well. So that would be Leo and Pisces energy. So you can look out for Leo and Pisces, but I'm getting that a totally different way. Spirit is 100% like, let's ask for what we want, or just give me permission to deliver you. Leave it open-ended. You know, your soulmate, someone you get along well with, you can do it like that. Neptune, it says imaginations, the subconscious, ideals, visions, universal love, meditation, spirituality, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, veils, and magic. It's all about what you want. It's all about ideas, your feelings, your true desires. The sun card, it says essence, energy, life force, spirit, creativity. So Spirit's like, I will literally bring this into the 3D for you. It says masculinity, individuality, expression, shine, the heartbeat, and father. So you could be looking out for someone who would be a good father, or someone who has good masculine energy, strong, non-toxic masculine energy. And then we have the semi-sextile with allowing. Spirit is just like, let me cook, baby. It says, sees the potential in, gives hope to, compensates, realizes, rewards, grows, responds. So this is just a really good time for you, especially with that response word that really sticks out to me. Spirit is saying, I am responding to your manifestation now. And, you know, the circumstance is always changing. Sometimes you manifest and the energy isn't right, so you don't kind of, you know, get your manifestation. But Spirit is saying, time is of the essence. Right now, the energy is very nice, really good. So definitely take this time to manifest and ask for what you're looking for. Tell us more, Spirit, for group 2, their next passionate lover. Who, what, where, when, why. Yeah, and you do have a lot of people in your energy, and that brings me back to the Six of Cups that was sitting at the bottom of the deck. We have unsure and intense gaze. That is so annoying when you have a bunch of people in your energy who are unsure about you, unsure what they want, but they're just staring you down, giving you signs, signals, energy, and it's just like, okay, what are you actually trying to do? What do you want? What is going on here? That could be so frustrating, and if you're experiencing that out, yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to call in new energy. So I'm picking up that there's some people who are currently in your energy staring you down, but they're unsure about you and the connection. So Spirit's like, listen, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. I led them to you. They're sitting there like a sitting duck in your energy. So we got to go ahead and bring some new energy through. That is just where we're at. A lot of people are mystified by you as well, charmed and captivated. We have fascinated that has come out. We have thinking about you nonstop. I don't know what that is, group 2, but you attract like obsessive partners and obsession in people. Even if people aren't normally obsessive types, you kind of bring that out of people. People find themselves very fascinated by you, and I do get kind of an otherworldly energy from you. Some of you that's manifested in an ethereal, soft, otherworldly kind of nature. Some of you it's more alien-esque, it's more futuristic, it's more like, wow, you're really different and unique, more edgy. So it manifests differently, but I do have intentions revealed, which is good. I do see people confessing to you. And honestly, that happens a lot of times when people are losing access to you. You know, just like when you lose access to life, even, you know, you hear these stories of, oh, I worked in, a old home and I had people confessing to me like everything they did in their life. It's like, goodness, when people feel backed into a corner, when people feel like they're losing access, no matter what it is, they start to speak their true intentions. So you could have people confessing to you out of the blue, group 2. I honestly feel that way, especially since you have all this manifesting energy around you. Another thing about manifestation is when something manifests in your life, there's a lot of energy around you. There's always a lot going on. So there's a lot of people in your energy making confessions to you, but to be honest, I see you manifesting and I see Spirit giving you exactly what you're manifesting and asking for, exactly what you're wanting. You got all these people in your energy revealing their intentions, revealing their feelings, and, you know, admitting, yes, I have been, you know, kind of having you on my radar, watching you for however long. And I've been fascinated with you. But I don't feel like your current, or not your current, but I don't feel like your next passionate lover is like currently in your energy. They seem like far away. This person could be from a different country, culture, area, state, region, you know, than you. And that's why as soon as you give Spirit that permission, okay, bring me my next partner, it's like it manifests, because it's like, okay, now you two are being brought to each other. But I'm getting all these people in your energy with this intense gaze, you know, all this energy they're trying to send you and signs and signals. I feel like people are literally trying to communicate to you through their eyes. Like they're expecting you to understand everything that they're feeling just from, you know, a moment of eye contact. But yet they're not really doing anything about it. So we got the relationship offer here. You love to see it. Your next lover is exactly handpicked by you, and also Spirit is helping you. So I see your next, you know, passionate lover being a real relationship here, not looking like something temporary. But you know what? You may have a little cycle with one of these people in your energy. You may go see what that's hitting for. You may see what it's like though before you swerve off into the partner you asked for. Spirit, what else can you tell us? How will this new relationship manifest? We got the Queen of Coins. For some of you, it might be a job change. Oh my God, I'm getting strong energy of you being a bit heartless as well. We got the Queen of Cups reversed with the Queen of Coins upright. That's like you being about your money, you being about career. This is even you like trying to pursue a luxury lifestyle, making your life more comfortable. This could be you moving into a new home or your own home. This could be you having some sort of level up financially or career-wise, and you actually have your feelings turned off. And Knight of Wands, all of a sudden people are so passionate about you, pursuing you feverishly because, you know, group 2 finally does not care. So I see that you're going to meet this person some way, somehow related to work, level up, money. This could be your new neighbor with that Queen of Coins if this is like a house change for you, because I was seeing like a level up. This could be you upgrading your car, you upgrading your home. This could be someone who's connected to those upgrades, someone that you end up working with for that, someone you end up commissioning for something for that new home. Be open-minded. But Queen of Coins is typically related to job changes as well, anything related to career. So you could meet this person in your next business venture, your next workplace. And they're pursuing you pretty heavy right away with that Knight of Wands. That's like an energy of, I know I want this. Ooh, and we got the 4 of Coins. Yeah, with the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you could be seeing 404, 414. Spirit is telling you absolutely be selfish. 4 of Coins. No more giving ourselves to people who can't appreciate us or just aren't worthy of us, to be honest. 4 of Wands reverse, you're not locking it down right away because people are trying to pull that on you, group 2. They're trying to hurry up and lock it down with you. So take your time and go slow. Anything about time, Spirit? Okay. We got August and September, so I'm getting 2 different points of time for you that'll be very hot. We got August and September. Some of you aren't exactly ready for that. Some of you aren't making moves that's aligned with this so soon. Some of you make a mindset change and a direction change in terms of the direction you're going during August, September. For some of you, you've already, like, this has been a long time coming. You're already in that new job, or you're already in that independent energy with that Queen of Coins. So this is coming very, very quickly for you. I just don't like to do too, like, whenever we get timelines too close up, I always like to throw in there that could be a time of a significant change, or that could be when you align with that person, just in case it manifests differently. And then we also got February and Aries season, which is March 21st to April 19th. So February, March, April. During that time period, I'm seeing you being a lot more ready, and some of you, that's when you're entering a relationship. So you could be meeting this person, say August, September, building that relationship. 4 of Coins, taking it slow, even if they seem like your dream girl, dream guy, just so you don't follow past patterns of falling in too quick before you really know people and build that genuine trust and loyalty. That's not given through titles. That's given through time spent and dedication, trust, loyalty, dedication. So you have to take your time for it. And we got focus on yourself. So Spirit is saying there's a lot more for you to do. For some of you, there's a big fat move with Neptune. There's a big dream you have that's aligning you with this, and it's manifesting Sun card. So this is a good time for manifestation in general. Go ahead and do a few workings for yourself. And whatever it is that you're wanting, make sure you communicate that to the universe. But I see this manifesting for some of you where it's like, okay, we're meeting, taking it slow, and then by early next year, that's when we're entering an official relationship. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Sodalite and the Titanic Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next passionate lover, romantic connection. Who, what, where, when, why? We'll get all the details we can about this, Spirit, for group 3 with the Sodalite. Please show us their next passionate lover. Who is this? Tell us all about it for group 3. Ooh, so right away, I'm getting like work hard, play hard energy. I see you guys having a lot of fun. We got the fifth house of passion that has come out. The fifth house is one of our romantic houses, so I'm definitely getting a strong romantic undertone to this connection, to this relationship. Your next passionate lover is genuinely all about you, and I'm also getting an energy of them wanting to bring some fun into your life. So if you've been feeling that way as well, like you want to have more fun, you want to meet people, you want to do more than you have at this point, this relationship is going to be all about that. And as soon as I say that, we got the ninth house coming out, which is also a very fun house ruled by, I want to say, Jupiter. So let's talk about it. The ninth house of seeking, it says foreign travel, adventure, higher educations, beliefs, aspirations, risk taking. I see you kind of stepping into your next phase of life through this relationship. I see the two of you having a really fun, lighthearted dynamic where it's all about having that passion, having that fun. And that's kind of like the basis of the relationship, that we have fun together, that we love each other, this and that. Fifth house of passion, it says performance, entertainment, creativity, costume. You could feel really drawn to dress up for this person. You could even already be feeling in your energy like an aesthetic shift, feeling like your personal style is changing. And I see some way, somehow, this relationship being a reflection of that. So you may have a lot of reasons to dress up. Yeah, Spirit is actually showing me like a dress in the back of someone's closet with tags on it. And I can't tell if that is, I don't know, it has like something hanging from it. So maybe it's a dress with, like, if you've ever seen a flapper dress, how they have like, it'll have tassels on it or a string of sequins on it. I'm also seeing feathers now. Yeah, Spirit is showing me like you getting to wear that thing that you never have somewhere to wear it to. Spirit is showing me that very specifically. So you could definitely feel called to dress up, to play more. It actually says that on the card. It says play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. So it's like very fun, lighthearted, shiny energy. I see you being seen a lot more in this relationship. If you've ever dated someone who suppressed your sense of style, I see you being able to be your extra self again, like really show up and show out. This reminds me of a video I saw the other day. Some guy was like, the person that's meant for you will want you to be a baddie, but he was yelling it into the camera, like really going hard. And I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. And that's what I get with you. It's like this person, they want you to be more beautiful. They don't want to stress you out and dry out your skin, okay, and cause breakouts. They want to add to your life. They want to make your life more fun, release that happy chemical that takes care of your skin because you're enjoying life. And then we got the trine with flow, which is actually a very grounded energy. So that's where I was getting that like work hard, play hard energy from before, where it's like, you know what? I see a lot of fun. I see a lot of adventure, I see foreign travel even, but I'm also seeing like you be in flow and you being able to get work done and get things done. It says harmonizes, benefits, energizes, gifts, supports, and indulges. So I get a good mix of both. Work hard, play hard. We got some fun. We also got some goal setting, going after your dreams in this life, work, etc. Their next passionate lover for group 3, their next passionate relationship, Spirit. Tell us more about this. Who, what, where, when, why, how. We have opposites attract. This person could be your exact opposite on the zodiac. This person could be from a totally different culture than you. You could have totally different skin tones. You could have totally different cultural backgrounds. Like I'm getting those big opposites attracts energy. And also we have investigating. You could actually meet this person as you're traveling. Remember the ninth house was talking about seeking, but it also said like higher education and foreign travel and spiritual quests and belief systems, etc. So you could meet this person as you're investigating your new direction in life. You could meet this person during a spiritual quest or during a travel, a trip, anytime you're trying to figure things out, trying to explore things, try new things. You could literally even meet this person at a restaurant from a culture you've never eaten from. It can be that simple. It doesn't have to be so big. But I see this person also really checking you out, investigating you. This person could find you on social media before you guys officially date. Okay. Not gonna lie, there is someone in your energy already, and it seems like this person is gonna be trying to come towards you, but I'm getting that this is likely gonna be the final back and forth with this person. We even have the villain era card, so a lot of you are putting this person in your place. If there is someone in your energy that's always showing up in your readings, always showing up in your life, like a karmic cycle, not letting you go, I see that this person not only triggered the villain era, but also you being in that villain era energy is what is finally putting them in their place. Ironically, we have gracefully bowing out, and there's nothing graceful about a villain era. That's typically when you do your big one, when you talk your okay, when you are on one, no feelings, don't care, doing what's best for yourself. But honestly, I feel like there's someone in your energy who has just tired you out to the point where it's like, I just get exhausted talking to this person or talking about this person, thinking about them. So I do see a final close to that chapter. Your next passionate lover I am seeing is with someone new. And that person of the past, they don't have to be a terrible person, but I do see that just as of now, it seems like more arguments than anything. We got butting heads and getting a second opinion. This may be someone you've had to kind of tap into, get readings on to see like, okay, how did they mean this? Or what are they doing? What is their intention? Because it's like, for whatever reason, you just can't get it directly out from them. Sometimes people aren't the best at communicating, you know? So it could be something like that, where again, it's not like they're a horrible person, but just maybe not aligned for you. Ultimately, you guys have been butting heads, and I see you gracefully bowing out, and then I see you taking a chance. So there could be a villain era triggered by someone you're closing a cycle with that puts you into this fifth house energy, passion, seeking more adventure, having fun, ninth house, exploring foreign cultures, trying foreign food, meeting someone from an opposite culture than you. That could be exactly what's leading you to take this chance. And I see it paying off for you big time. So for you, group 3, I'm telling you, definitely make that ambitious move. Definitely take that risk, take that chance, because I see that that's exactly the thing that's putting you in this energy. And once you link up with this new person I see you connecting with, it's like they also feel motivated. You know that saying, like, where people say, how you treat yourself is how other people treat you. So when you are used to luxury experiences and you take yourself out to dinner, people, they meet you and they immediately know they got to lock in. Okay, if I'm going to take group 3 out, I'm not going to take them to the local greasy spool. I'm going to take them someplace nice because I already know what they're about. They posted it on their story. Ever since I followed them, only luxury restaurants. So I know I got to match that energy. It's the same exact thing with this person. They see you choosing yourself in a villain era, and they're like, okay, I want to be a part of that. I want to add more fun, adventure, fifth house, passion. I want them to feel sexy. I want them to feel good. I want them to be a baddie, do their big one, be extroverted, their full self, not watering themselves down. And I want to explore life with them. So I see this person literally matching your energy. They meet you, they see that's what you're on, and they're matching that. All right, Spirit. Who, what, where, when, how? How does this come together? I kind of already saw that. I'm definitely seeing you meet this person as you make that shift, as you make that change. Exactly. Wow, we got the Queen of Cups, and that's Spirit saying, because the King of Cups is here as well. True pair energy. Literally by embodying the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, whatever one you resonate, they're both cups, but just masculine versus feminine manifestations. Whether you're a logical, action-oriented lover or you're a more receptive, warm, nurturing lover, I see you meeting the person that is exactly like you by being the true version of you. It's like by being the Queen of Cups, you naturally attract the King of Cups. So I see a true pair coming in here. What do we got here? We got the 10 of Coins reversed. Yeah, and the 10 of Coins can a lot of times be a long-term romantic connection. So I'm seeing 10 of coins, you know, reversed, out with the old, in with the new. This person who's been in your energy for so long, Spirit's kind of saying, all right, they've spent enough time being in your energy. They haven't taken things to the next level, or you're butting heads, or you're just not aligned. So it's time to step back from that. We got the King of Swords showing up reversed. It's time to say, all right, you know, instead of playing into the sunken cost fallacy, feeling like I have to continue to spend time, energy, money in this situation to keep it together, I'm going to let things kind of fall apart. And I'm going to surrender to what is available to me now. So, Spirit, can we get a timeline as well for group 3? Ooh. So I'm seeing 2 different hotspots for you. We got August, and then we got Libra season. Libra season is from September 23rd to October 23rd. So we got August, September, October, the next 3 months for you being very intense, very likely that you will meet this person. And then we have March. This could be March for those of you who are literally currently in a relationship or closing this cycle. You got to close that, end that relationship, cleanse your energy. I'm seeing some lifestyle changes. I'm seeing you planning some travel or exploring some interest with the 5th house of passion. And then you're aligned finally with that new energy. And then for you, you're stepping into this relationship by March. This could also be you meeting this person during, say, Libra season. So September, October, August came out as well. And then officially entering a relationship by March. It'd be something like that as well. That's what I have for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Rider-Waite Tarot and the Rainbow Stone Octi, this is your reading, tapping into your next passionate lover. Who, what, where, when, why. We'll get all the details. And we shall see, Spirit, for group 4 with the Rainbow Stone. Please show us their next passionate lover, their next passionate relationship for group 4. Okay, we got a boss coming in for you, group 4. We got Capricorn energy coming out right away. We got Mercury coming out. You can look out for signs that are ruled by Mercury. And we have the semi-sextile with allowing. So I see some way, somehow, your next passionate lover really allowing you to sit in your feminine energy, really allowing you to sit in your soft, receptive energy. This person naturally has the personality that's just go-getter. And this is the kind of dynamic I really love, because I don't think there's anything wrong with being in a dynamic where someone pulls more weight. What makes it wrong is when the other party is drowning. When you have someone in this Capricorn boss energy just on top of it, getting things done. Capricorn also, I want to say, is ruled by Saturn, and I know that Cap has associations with like tradition, structure, etc. So when you have someone that's genuinely that fatherly kind of archetype, masculine archetype, and it's their purpose, they feel empowered when they're protecting, providing, taking care of their partner, their family, etc. That can be really, really good, because that person feels like I have a purpose. They feel like I'm doing something useful. I have a job. And that can be really, really good. So we got Capricorn. It says serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, and wise. So I get an old soul kind of vibe from this person. I feel like they come across as someone who's like, you know, wiser than their years. They come across as someone who's very mature, grounded, and stable. This person has ample stability before you even meet. This is someone where it's like when you meet them, they're the finished package already. They already have their life together, and they already know what they want and what they're trying to do. It says majestic, badass, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, and disciplined. So I'm seeing someone come in. Your next passionate lover has a lot of discipline, and I feel like this is even what makes your connection that much better. For whatever reason, I just saw a flash of Christian Grey. So maybe this person is disciplined in the sense that they don't take things too far, even if you live a more taboo lifestyle with this person. We got Mercury with communication. It says words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, reporting, awareness. I see you guys having really good communication. That is also something that's needed in any taboo dynamic. You have to be able to communicate so that you can tell your partner, yes, I'm okay with this. No, I'm not okay with that. Yes, I like this. No, I don't like that. So everyone can be fulfilled. So Spirit is showing me communication is really the glue to this relationship. You guys have very strong communication. And it also says vision, lens, perception, curiosity, muse, and wonder. This person could be your muse, inspiring you to be more creative, or vice versa. You can inspire some creativity out of this person who's more logical based, who's more analytical. And then we got the semi-sextile. It says encourages, sees the potential in. Yeah, really getting them being like your cheerleader, especially with Mercury talking about ideas, muse, wonder. I feel like this person is bringing out for a lot of you your hidden potential in some areas that you haven't explored. It says responds, grows, realizes, and rewards. So this relationship to some capacity is going to be a reward for some hard work that you've put in, even in past relationships. A lot of healing and rewards. Spirit, tell us more for group 4. Who, what, where, when, why, their next passionate lover. Yeah, and I'm also getting you, for whatever reason, attract a lot of people. And the way that Spirit is showing me is like, imagine a light in the middle of the country. You got a porch light on, and all of the creatures of the night flock to that light. You know, whenever you see a porch light at night, it's got all these different insects around it. We got the positive light here, showing interest in courting. I see a lot of people trying to date you, even in a serious way, group 4. Like, courting is dating for marriage, but it's more because of what you bring to the table. It's more because of your light. And that's a good thing until it isn't, until it becomes draining and you're finding that you're just shining light on other people, helping them grow, helping them transform. And then maybe they move on, or you don't ever get that well of generosity replenished. You know, they're not actually adding anything. They're soaking in your light. And just like a caring partner, you love to see your partner happy. You love to see your partner finally having a good day after work, after light's been hitting. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that my partner is happy. It makes me feel happy. But at a certain point, it just becomes draining. We got talking in circles and angelic guidance. I see Spirit taking you out of alignment with current romantic partners. Not gonna lie, I do feel like this person is completely new. I do not feel like you've dated them before. If you do just so happen to know them, this would be someone who also goes to your gym, someone who also works at your work, or someone who also uses a facility that you use to work out of, etc. Like something like that. Someone adjacent to you, where it's like, okay, we're in each other's orbit, but we're not fully in each other's lives with any, personal dynamic. If you just so happen to have known them, it's more like you've seen them or heard about them a little bit before, but not even a lot of drama or tea about this person, to be honest. I see Spirit taking you out of alignment with these people who are talking in circles with you and kind of keeping you stuck in this waiting phase. I don't know. I feel like people try to tell you certain things, group 4, to get you to wait, to get you to pause, but they never take action on it. So this could be you having a really good day with someone and they just tell you, I'm looking for something serious. And you know what? You're actually exactly like the type of person that I see myself with. I just got this money I need to work on. I need to, gain more stability, and then I'm ready to, be in a relationship. And that puts you in a place where you subconsciously even just pause and kind of wait to see, okay, anything gonna pop up with this person? And then next thing you know, you see them talking to someone else, or you see them going back on their word, or living a life that's not in alignment with what they've been telling you that they're trying to do. I see Spirit really nipping that in the bud and taking those people, those relationships out of your energy. They're talking in circles, and Spirit's like, all right, let me go ahead and guide group 4 to something much more stable, because people are just kind of trying to keep you or have you to some capacity without fully having you. Yeah, we got open up and entrapment. Spirit is like, all right, it's time to open up to new people, time to meet someone new. This person is like, if they are someone you've seen before, it's someone in your orbit that you haven't fully aligned with, definitely haven't gone on a date with, nothing serious with, etc. That's what we're moving forward into. Spirit is opening you up to someone new, because at the end of the day, it's just entrapment. People around you have been trying to entrap you or just kind of keep you in that weird waiting period. And Spirit's like, all right, enough of that. You peeping, you ain't speaking, you're missing the opportunity. You ain't slick. I see you trying to, sit here in group force energy, but you're not actually doing anything. You're going to have to get up out of here. All right, Spirit, tell us, how are they entering this relationship? How are they meeting this passionate lover? Okay, so I see you opening yourself up to the unknown. You could be trying something new, especially with that semi-sextile. Spirit is showing me like someone trying new food. With Mercury in communication, this could be you pursuing a dream. We got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could even be you dating. Some of you are dating intentionally, but you just have like a standard, a rubric. You have an idea of what you want now. You've written something down. So it's like, okay, I can identify whether that person is in front of me or not, because I'm looking at people seriously and I'm really assessing them, etc., etc. We got the Moon with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I see like an energy of you trying new things, letting something go with that Nine of Pentacles reversed. In the Moon card, surrendering to the new calling. Hierophant, Seven of Wands reversed. Got some repeating sevens here. You could be seeing 707, 717, 777, of course. But we got the Hierophant with the Seven of Wands reversed. So that's kind of like I'm trusting my intuition, my wisdom, where Spirit has taught me, where Spirit is taking me, applying everything that I've learned, and I'm working smarter. Seven of Wands reversed, not harder. So I feel like you'll be meeting this person as you're trying new things, as you're going to new places. The more new, the closer you are to them. And it could be the smallest little thing, like you going to get supplies for a new project you've been wanting to start and meeting this person at craft store, home improvement store, or it could be big as you saying, I want to explore a foreign culture. I want to go somewhere. I want to go by plane. I want to travel. Once again, done shuffling, and we got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're going to have more than one option. Traditionally, Seven of Cups can talk about different paths leading you to different types of partners or having different partners available. For that to be consistently showing up at the bottom of the deck represents the underlying energies, the things that you can't see, things that will come to fruition in the future, things that will come to pass, things affecting your situation subconsciously. And you actually have options. So that's why you stepping into this new path or trying these new things is so important, because depending on which path you take, that will align you with a different kind of partner. You already know the kinds of partners that you're able to attract and that are around you now. So it's like, unless that's good and you just kind of want to pick from that, definitely open yourself up to that new energy, because that's what's putting you on that new path to have that different type of lover. And I would say even break down the things that you're feeling called to, so you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. Spirit will always help you, support you, guide you. You can ask Spirit for something specific if you really know what you want. But definitely open yourself up and kind of think like, okay, if I pursue a creative path, what kind of partners am I going to attract? More creative types, more open, freedom types, people I can have fun with. Or if I pursue learning this new financial pursuit that's going to put me in a better financial position, okay, then I'm going to meet people who also consider money to be a priority, people who are also focusing on stability. That will kind of help you. We got the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So definitely opening up your energy is in itself a method of manifestation for you. And I also see that being directly related to you stepping into this relationship. Cycle closing, allowing that to close, cleansing your energy, and then Four of Pentacles reversed, opening up, being free, open, lighthearted. Spirit, can we get a timeline for group 4? We have 17, we have 08, and we have Wednesday. Between 8 and 17 days, I'm seeing something be very significant for you. If you meet this person on a Wednesday, Wednesdays on the 8th and 17th are more likely and more important. I see something coming in very quickly for you. I'm feeling 3 weeks for a lot of you, very, very, very quick. But also this could, take some time. 08 can, of course, represent August as well. That's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.